Hello, hello, it's Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and I'm back to show you what I've done with the December daily. I told you I'd go ahead and put the little circles around the top, and I did that. And I ended up cutting the insert cards almost at about 4 inches. That worked out a lot better. So this is how I decorated the front, and for that I used, hang on, I'll find it. Nobody said I was prepared. Oh, let's see. Oh, ta-da! I use this. I think it's 49 Market, Christmas Spectacular 2023 for the Merry Christmas. And yes, same thing for the Santa Claus. And then this was just a Tim Holtz ephemera piece. And then I had some old stickers from Creative Memories, and so I put in the 2025 here. Now, when it got to the numbers, I just had some extra numbers, Creative Memories, and I couldn't use all the same. I went through all the ones I had, and then I had to cut some to make new numbers, and then I used a larger set. And then I mixed it back in with the smaller set. So you can see I have all my dates here. And there's a big set, because I needed 2 numbers the same. The smaller set of numbers. But it's okay. Here I used December 24th and 25th on that. And then those were, this was an 8, and I cut it to look like a 2. And that might be a 9. And then I found that I had some green ones. So I finished off with green. 28, 29, 30, and 31. By cutting these cards a little bit smaller, it didn't matter where I put this. I just kind of put them on, and then I cut the card down about 4 inches. To about 4 inches wide by, let's see, 11 and a quarter long. I didn't want them to go all the way to the bottom, because as you add things to them, they start growing in the, getting fatter, and then they don't fit. The circle doesn't fit. And then my last one, I made it a double spread. Instead of gluing the cards together, I just, made it so that it was more of a booklet type. Now that would be kind of interesting to do on these other ones too. If you wanted more writing space, say for the 31st, then you could have 31st and 31st. And then you have January 1st and January 1st here if you wanted to keep going. So, now these cards, the inserts, the big tags, I'm going to decorate those on the day of December that it shows. So the 31st will get that decoration, and so will this. Maybe. I don't know. But today, we're going to come over here and finish the inside of our envelope page. Here's our little envelope, so that we can put cards into it. Here's a card in an envelope. Let's just see how it fits. There you go. Nice little place to store your Christmas cards and letters from people. So, but I'm going to actually use one of these for this, I'm going to cut this little card off here, and I'm going to put it down. And we're going to make a pocket out of it. Then we'll have this little piece left over. I know, it's like cheating, isn't it? But these were cards I bought, and a lot of them came, I ordered them from Amazon. A lot of them came and they were cut off too much. I was very disappointed in what I got. So I do have some good ones though, and so I'm going to use those today. I'm going to cut that off, and I'm going to cut the little extra piece off there. And this little piece I can use for pockets, and I can decorate it. So I like that idea. So here we go. You know, I think I would like to maybe cut that off with the Tim Holtz cutter. Wonder where it is. Oh my, it's buried. Sorry about that noise. But when you bury stuff, well, it's buried. So I'm going to cut this with this jaggedy edge thing, just to give it a little jaggedy edge, to kind of go with its jaggedy edge look. I don't even care that it's like that, where it's not all the way cut off. I kind of like that. Okay, I'm not going to do that with the top. Oh, I do like that. I think that looks nice. So the first thing we're going to do here is give our little booklet a snowman, because every book needs a snowman, don't you think? Whoops, let's come in a little bit. Now when you go to decorate these pages, you may have to take them out. I took the front cover out when I did it. I am going to ink these cards and stuff up with this cinnamon scrapbook.com ink. Just because it has a nice antique-y look to it. This ink does. And I think, because it's going to be quite a narrow pocket, I'm going to give it a little nip. And let me get the little round nipper out. This one I think is a 1 inch. And I'm just going to guess kind of where it should be actually cut there. I'm not going to worry about whether it's too much this way or too much that way. It's too late for that kind of thing. Woo! It's getting to be a wild party in here, guys. You're going to have to join me. Okay. Now, because that is quite a narrow pocket, do we just glue it down, or do we put some little things on it and make it a little bit more roomy? Let's make it a little bit more roomy. I have some of this white here. Oh, I have some other colors that'll work. Well, maybe not. Wonder what I did with them. pulled these out too. Might be something in there we could use. Oh, I don't know. Maybe. I pulled out all my Christmas stuff. That's a lot of stuff, you guys, to pull out. Let's see what's here. Don't know. I'm trying to find one that maybe has some color to it. Here, let's use this one. Yeah, we'll put that on the inside. I'd thrown this in the garbage because it was all crunched up from the Christmas box. But here it is. It's back out and being used. Little wide, but we're going to use it anyway. And a neat pencil. Who's directing this movie? I'm going to cut this at a little bit of an angle here. And then I want to cut this at a little bit of an angle. And then I'm going to measure it on this one. And we're going to cut there at that same angle. And here at that same angle. There we go. And find our glue. Oh, and hope it comes out. I need to order some more of these little nibs that they go on top. I want to make sure this side's really glued down because I don't want it to interfere with whatever we slide in there. Because it's pretty wide. I made it too wide. But it's okay. It's okay that way. A little bit too long, but that's okay. We'll just nip that little piece off on the top. Well, see, it doesn't really even show, but I'm going to know it's there, so I'm going to nip it off. I'm not going to worry about the bottom. And I think we'll put that there. I feel like we need something. Well, we can put something there. We don't have to do it right this second. Glue out of the inside there. Oh, don't forget down here. Otherwise, you'll put something in there and be like a hole in your pocket, you know, and your only penny to go to the penny store will fall out. If you're my age, you got to go to the penny candy store, the little market near your home. And remember when they used to have the little markets near your houses? Now you have to go into town to go to a store and park, and can't just run in. I mean, there are some stores still like that, but those were the days when you could go and get lots of penny candy. Sometimes they were two for a penny or so. Okay, now need something inside. This will work. It's kind of nice because it matches. Oh, you know what? No, I think I'll cut this one off straight. And the reason, I have a reason. My reason for that is I don't want the jagged edges to catch up on anything in there. And there, we'll have a little card now. So now we need to add something to that. So these are rub-ons. We could have a little Santa on there. Oh, what do we have here? These are stickers. There's Merry and Bright. Joy to the World. I think we'll do this over here. I think I have another one of these somewhere. But I'd like to do another Santa on here. I think maybe right there. Now, if I'm very careful, I won't mess it up too bad, the rest of the elements on there, but you never know. Now, I wouldn't mind having this part on there. I think that would look nice. On this little part. I'm trying to not get the candy cane. Oh, I might have got it right there. Hard to get all those little dots, isn't it? Oh, got part of my candy cane. Let's see if there's a trick, since I didn't really rub it down. Well, no trick to getting it off of there. I'm getting this back on there. Well, it's just going to be there. There we go. So now we have a really cute little journaling card, and you know what? Let's put something there so that we don't have that little piece just showing up there. Mary, Joy to the World? No. I think we'll pick one of these. Maybe Deck the Halls? Oh, not like that. I think I want a little glue on that one. But I also want to put it on there straight and not do the, I'm going to put it on a crooked thing. Deck the Halls. Oh, it's sliding around. Kind of a glossy back on this card. Okay, we'll let that dry. And then this will go inside of here. I don't want to shove it all the way in there just yet. And then you'll be able to write on the back of that if you like. I want that to dry. So this is going to be my day one. Oh, you know what? First we need something up here. There are tall pages. We should decorate the part of the tall page that is tall. I do have some little goodies here. Let's see. This is where I got my 25 from. How about let's see. This is some more of those cards. Here's this one. What's in here? There's a bingo card. That'd be kind of... I don't see it in there. Maybe I used it last year. Oh, there's a Santa. What's here? Oh, these are like pre-made clusters, aren't they? Let's look. A pre-made cluster would be perfect up there. Don't you think? There's a nice 25 that could go up there. And we could make it into a little pocket. Deliver immediately. Ooh. Rush, rush, rush. This is the one I wanted to look at here. I think maybe what we'll do is we'll put down a piece of fabric there. My favorite kind of fabric. Merry Christmas. No, I like this one. I do like that one. And I love this one. You or you? Maybe since there's a snowman, it should be something not another character. I mean, we can stick a character in there. Ta-da! Look at that. That'd be cool. I could put 2 characters in. Don't want to put 2 in. Yeah, I think I'll go with this one, but I'm not going to make it into an envelope. I have this. This could go on, or it could go this way. I just love this type stuff. I also have some bigger stuff of this. Which would be kind of cool because it's that really neat stuff. Oh. Oh, is that one copy dyed? I don't know. We'll have to look at it. Yes, it is. I think I'll go with that. What you thinking? What you thinking up there? Oh, here's the other stuff I was looking for. Was that one? That's always cool too. But I think I'll go with this one. I don't think you can tear this stuff. I'm going to try, but I don't think you can. Oh, maybe you can. Always tears really crooked, though. I do know that. Throw that over there, and that over there. That over there. Yeah. You know, I like this because it is pre-made, but I kind of feel like I need to add something to it. So maybe I'll add this. Maybe I'll add it here. No. No. Throw that over there. Okay, let's ink this up. But I do, you know, maybe if I come across a little 25, I'll put that on top here. Because I think that would look kind of cool. Yeah, I want this to look a little bit like there, see? So I'm just going to bend that right on that line. And give it some darker ink there. So it gives it more of a 3D look. Same down here. There we go. Good enough. And then we need some of this spectacular glue, which, as you know, is Fabri-Tac, or 3-in-1, or they have several. They all actually do different things. They all feel and smell the same, but they don't all do the same. And then I'm just going to put that right on there. We'll use the same spectacular glue. Right here. And I glued it down so I would not make it into another pocket. Save myself some time there. And, you know, I'm just going to look in here really quick. Oh. Could put that 25 there. Just raise it up a little bit. No, too big. It's too big, she says. I ordered some more Christmas stuff. I'll tell you what. The Christmas stuff is the one thing that I just have to order. And I love to order this little itsy bitsy bits of ephemera. Because you just never know when you could run out. Of course, if I showed you my box over here, you'd be laughing. You want to see it for real? All right. Okay. This is so embarrassing. Oh, here's some goodies. Simple Stories. Well, this is where I got my December 24th. I don't see just a 25 raised up. There's a little one there. Oh, nice. We can use that on something. I think I tried this and it didn't fit. But I love it. I'm wondering if one of those could go in there. Maybe. So, anyway, as you can tell, I do love ephemera. And I collect it. It's much cheaper to collect than... Oh, here's a 25 in the green. I'm going to take a look at that one. Oh, wait. What's this? I don't... Oh, look, a 25. We'll take a look at that one. I don't really want to cut that one out. But you can see... And then I have some I've never even broken into. Oh, and there's one of those. Got that for free last year. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. $100 Christmas stamps. I don't see a 25 there. It's a blue dot. Oh, I think so. Oh no, something else. Probably it's in my little Tim Holtz ephemera stuff over there. That's usually where the little numbers are. But I do love this stuff. And it's fun just to kind of fiddle through it, I think. That 25 is too big. And wrong color, really. Oh, hey. Here's a green one already out of the package. It's broke out. Okay. Okay, I'll stop. Yeah, look. Too big. That's too bad. Yeah, that's too bad. Okay, so we're going to look at this one. Well, we could just put a little button there and put 25. That kind of sticks up a little bit. Let's do that. Let's not put it upside down. I know it would be fun. Everybody'd be messing with it like it's upside down. That works for me. Okay, now going to see if I can get some of this back in there. And I'm going to show you what else I did on these cards. Is I have started decorating them with just a little bit of stuff, and I curved the bottoms. I was debating whether I should curve the top. Now this card I haven't cut down. It's still quite large. It's it's 4.5 inches wide. But I had paper that had stripes on it, you know, like so, all 12 by 12. So I cut those little pieces so that I could add them to the sides. See? And I think that kind of makes the card look finished. Now you could curve these corners up here if you like. I keep thinking that they should be maybe curved, or at least, you know, at an angle, so they're not so sharp anyway. So this will be for December 1st, and I'll save this for December 1st. Although you could go through and decorate all of these pages if you wanted. I was just thinking that they would be good to add a little cluster to. Or pictures or something that's happening that day. I take a lot of pictures of birds, so maybe a new bird would come to my feeder and I'd put him here. We have an albino, it's a chickadee. Yeah, I believe it's chickadee. I have to look. I have to look it up. Because it doesn't look like the others. It does, and it acts like the others, except for it's very skittish. Anyway, I do have a picture of it. What did I do with it? Hard to see, I'm sorry. Let me wipe up my screen. Can you see him? Oh! Come back here. Anyway, there he is. And let's see, here's the back of him. Can you see him in there? Isn't that something? They're not really called albinos. They're called some, like, everybody calls them an albino, but they're not really. Here's a little friend. I guess that's it. I have lots of pictures of birds, and this is just a sparrow, but we have a sparrow out there that has a second head. It's not alive. The first head's alive, but the other head off to its left side, not this one. I've been trying to get a picture of it. It's very elusive. Now this is the second time we've had a bird with two heads. Many years ago, long time ago, we had stellar, or not, no. The little blackbirds that come in big groups and they chatter all the time, sing. What do they call those? I can't remember. I'm so sorry. But, yeah, okay, here's just a little orange finch. But, anyway, enough of that. Starling. We had a two-headed starling. It had siblings. And those sibling birds protected that two-headed bird wherever they went. I think there was three siblings, and they stayed with that bird all the time. So if, wherever the two-headed bird landed, the sibling would come in and they would guard it. Otherwise, it got picked on by other birds and stuff. But I do have pictures of it somewhere. I'll see if I can find them. Oh, gosh, where do we put all our old pictures when they're digital, huh? I don't know about your digital files, but mine are way messed up. My genealogy files are pretty okay, but my own pictures and stuff are a mess. So, anyway, I'll see if I can find that. At the time, I did not have a good phone camera like I have now. So it's not a very good picture, but... So anyway, trying to get lots of pictures. Okay, so front page, pocket, new piece with a little tag. Probably need to put a little doodad on it. No, I don't think so. There it is. You can pull that out. We don't need a little doodad. And our little bits of cluster that's coming off don't come off. Okay. I am very excited about this December daily because I allowed space to do some artwork on or crafting on. I allowed enough room to add pockets and, pictures and different things like that. And then there's this journaling spot, and I love it. Now, I don't usually journal anymore. I've just kind of not done that anymore. I've got to cut this off. It's driving me nuts. I knew it would. There. Oh, now you're in shape. But, we want to try it together. So get your book made. So when December 1st rolls around, we can write what happened for the day. I'll probably do mine the day before. Okay. So, there we are. This will get decorated on December 1st, December 2nd, 3rd. And like I said, I did save all these half cuts of anything that got cut off here. And for this, that came out of here. And then I'm using those on these pages just for cutesiness. Okay, well, thank you very much for joining me today, and I will see you in the next video. And today and tomorrow, the rest of the day, I am going to work on genealogy because I am hitting gold mines right now, and when you hit gold mines, you go dig for gold. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I wish you could join me. But since you're there and I'm here, I'll be thinking of you and you think of me. And I'll see you in the next video. Love you guys. Hope you have a great day. Big hugs. Bye.